So today we have a special guest. I'm Belizino, and today I have.
Hey, my name is Christian Flores. I'm a sophomore and my major is criminal justice.
Okay, good. So we're gonna be talking about like first gen. So I have the questions here. So the first one is like your background and your identity. So what does being a first gen college student mean to you personally?
Me personally, it may not be for everyone, but it kind of puts you in a pressure in a way to, since you're the first gen Latino, for my family, I'm the only child of being a male.
Uh huh.
So I expect my parents the same way how I expect them, for them to be proud of me and me to be proud of them. So it's like a mutual thing. Just be successful, overall charismatic about them, and yeah, just do your best. But overall, at the end of the day, it's all love
Okay.
as a first gen.
Do you ever feel like you're living two different lives at home versus school?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because at home, it's like I said, it's a Hispanic tradition. Spanish is my first language, so outside speaking, I was always learned English. So technically, Spanish is my first language. So when I say some things in Spanish to my friends in English, I don't actually mean it. It just blurts out because I'm used to speaking Spanish at home. So there's things I wish my friends could know about me. eh,
Yeah.
yeah, about my tradition and stuff like that.
Okay. What's something your family doesn't fully understand about college life?
Something they don't understand about uh when it comes to school life, they believe it's like elementary or high school from a certain time to a certain time every day, but they don't understand that we can change our classes, have stuff outside of school going on, social
Yeah,
life.
that's true.
They expect you to be home at a certain time, or they're just always worried. But at the end of the day, they should understand that.
It's different.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about like challenges and growth now. What's the hardest part of being wait, yeah, about being first gen in college?
So since you're in school, they expect you to know things that they didn't learn, but like at the same time, you're also learning.
Yeah.
So they expect you to know things that they didn't learn, but you're like I said, you're progressively learning. You know, like for them, it may be stuff around the house. Like they expect you to know this already, because of school or just because you had experience, basically a better experience than them. Because most of them, didn't go to school, they had work and all that, and didn't really have an education like us. Who, for us, they expect for us to do more,
Mhm.
which in a way they are right because we're getting the education they didn't have.
Yeah.
So that's one. Um, Another thing maybe, I guess, is it's not the same as back then where like the traditions is the same where a guy may have to work and the woman has to stay at the house all the time.
Would you all right, I have a question. Would you like your future wife, would you want her to do that?
Not really. I feel like it's times have changed. So if she wants to pursue what she wants to do, then it's understandable. Of let's say it's not always going to be like that, but what if the case is she's the one that has the job and the guy doesn't?
Mhm.
I feel like the family should understand what's happening, but at the end of the day, it should be a mutual. It shouldn't be a one-sided thing. If anything, it should be you and the significant other helping each other out.
Okay. So, let's say would you also be bothered if she's the one making more income?
Nah, I wouldn't because if it's me and my significant other, it's us as a team.
Mhm.
I wouldn't. If anything, I would be proud of her because she's doing better than me,
Mhm.
and with God's plan, He's just doing the work.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
How do you stay motivated when things get overwhelming?
Um, Best way is music. I always have music playing because
Mhm.
the lyrics really do speak to me for some. When I need to step away from everybody, my excuse is to go to the gym because that's really where I take my anger out and like I get
Yeah.
progress out of it. Or let's say I'm mad at my family. If my friends text me if I want to hang out, I'm obviously gonna go hang out with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like it depends on the situation. But I'm personally a person that like doesn't like to.
talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
let
get that.
it's never about one situation. I let the anger build up, which is a problem, I'm not gonna lie. Like from different problems. Once
Hmm.
I'm built up, then I release it all.
What's something you wish your professors or classmates understood about being first gen?
Um, I feel like it's already known that everybody, comes from a different tradition or heritage. So everybody should know the different problems we all go through, and it may not be the same as one another, but they should understand like why we act a certain way, maybe because we were raised differently or taught differently things.
Hmm.
So if they feel offended or weirded out because of our mannerisms, then at the end of the day, should understand like to respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you balance helping your family and focusing on what you have to do and your
So
own goals?
first thing I do is truthfully, I like to help people more than myself. So I
Hmm.
feel like that's a problem already of trying to help myself out for me to help others. But to me, like family means everything. So even the small time I have for them, I'm gonna put it towards them.
Okay,
So I put my family first, work second. Cause
that's understandable.
yeah.
So, what's your biggest culture shock coming into college?
Um, that's a good question. I mean, because Iona, is diverse, obviously. So there's a lot of Hispanics here. There's also
Now it is.
yeah. So I feel comfortable. It's if anything, I feel shocked that I can be comfortable about myself of opening up about being Hispanic or stuff like that
Hmm.
because there's so much people that can relate to me.
Yeah, definitely. How did you figure out like financial aid classes or like campus resources on your own? For me, I did it. I had someone do it for me.
Yeah, I had the same thing with my cousin, my older cousin. He went through. Actually, he just graduated last year, but he was the one that advised me to come to Iona because we do the same major now. He's doing criminal justice, criminalistics.
Hmm.
So I told him I was stuck between John Jay and Iona, but
My friend goes to John Jay.
yeah. So he advised me to come here, and he actually made the classes for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so he told me the professors I should take. For financial aid, he obviously helped me, but with the circumstance of this year, I didn't get financial aid, so I had to pay for it out of my own pocket, not my family, not my mother, because she's going through her own stuff.
Hmm.
And that's the thing about first gen. You have to basically step up to the challenges
Yeah.
and try to do the best you can.
And I feel like that's what makes it all worth it at the end. And like, I feel like when we have our kids, I don't know if you ever noticed, but in FAFSA, they ask you a personal question. They're like, has anyone in your family ever been to college? Now, our kids
Yeah,
could say, actually, yeah, both my
we're here
parents,
first.
yeah, which is crazy. Um, well, you already said that. Who are you most proud of so far?
Oh, definitely my mother.
Yeah.
So she never met her father,
Mm-hmm.
and her mother passed away when she was. I mean, well, her mother passed away in her mid-30s, but she left Mexico by herself to come here, and she started from the bottom. Like when I mean the bottom, no school. So basically, respectfully, no education. She just came to work, and looking back at it now, she definitely succeeded with having 3 kids, me being one of them, and my other 2 sisters. One being like having a degree in college of criminalistics, and the other one being a pharmaceutical
Mm-hmm.
tech, and then hopefully me, criminal justice forensics.
You want to do forensics,
Yeah, forensics.
like NYPD?
Yeah, maybe that, or I don't know if I want to stay in New York right now, but
Okay.
for her to have her own house, her own car, and she had nobody, like I said, no siblings, no parents, for her to start her own family.
Okay.
So I'm really proud of her.
Um, what's your go-to meal when you're broke in college?
Uh, so not in well, it's not college, but home. I was always eating quote unquote broke food. So we would have tortillas, eggs.
Okay.
So
Yeah. With
that
like salchicha?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or ham. That or like I said, tortillas was always involved in everything. So tortilla and sour cream and cheese. That's another one.
Okay.
But when it came to college, I brought stuff from home. Like the other day, my friends were laughing at me because I brought something called conchas, and
Oh.
yeah, so they were laughing because none of them are actually really Hispanic or get into the heritage of it, and they looked at me like if I was crazy. I'm like, nah, it's good, and I gave them some, and at the end of the day, they liked it, and I
Mm.
brought them each one.
What's one thing you taught your parents about college life?
You have to be really disciplined in college. You can't let distractions hold you,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody's gonna be holding your hand. Like in high school, or middle school, where you have a teacher, they expect like one teacher for all the classes. It's not like that. It's you have to go to different buildings, different teachers, and you don't learn math and English like in high school, like where you have to take it every year. It's only certain times. Like right now, I'm telling them I'm taking criminal justice, like three classes of it, in psychology and religion class. So they were kind of shocked that I'm not taking math and English. I'm like, it's not like high school where you have to take a core requirement every year,
Mm-hmm.
and you make your own schedule and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they were shocked by that.
Do you like want to get like a new job pretty soon, or you like where you are right now?
So actually, I just did switch from my old job.
Well, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I worked at some place called Villabro Manor.
Yeah, you told me that one.
Yeah, and then so now I work with my sister selling like hats. The reason I took this job because one is my sister; she needed someone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that I was getting tired of my old job. I liked the guys, everybody there was nice and everything. It's just like the hours was really bad. Like I went into work from 4 p.m. and come out at like 3 a.m. at my old job.
Yeah.
So it was kind of bad that. But would I ever go back to that job? Yeah. If anything, my bosses, they still love me. They text me, my coworkers text me for me to come back. But when it comes to my major criminal justice, I would like to do an internship in the future.
Like where?
That specifically is open to anything, the city with the
Mhm.
NYPD or
Do they offer internships?
yeah.
NYPD?
Actually, I spoke with one of the professors here, Tyrone Pope, and
Yeah.
he was telling me about internship about forensics.
Where is that in the city?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in the city, if not Harlem, one of those two.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I had him last semester. He always used to talk about that he was in like Harlem
Yeah.
unit and shit like stuff like that. Yeah. Can't curse on here, but I heard that I had him and he would always talk about how he was like a detective, then he was something working for higher ups.
Yeah, you told me before prior. I remember.
Yeah, he was just a wild. He did a lot. I'm not gonna lie in his career. Is it like specific forensics that you want to do, or it's just like one forensics is everything?
Like I said, forensics. I'm open to anything. Actually, there's two things I wanted to do, but more forensics. I don't really talk about it, but if it's my plan B because I'm already gonna have my degree,
Mm-hmm.
it will be undercover as well, detective.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to do forensics, but be forensics technician more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems cool. I always wanted to do there's nurse what is it called? Nurse forensics too.
Nah, but then it
I didn't even know
depends if you have a stomach for it too.
I mean, you're dealing with blood already.
Yeah.
I deal with blood at the gym already, so it's like, whatever.
It's something you should pursue. It's whatever calls your attention.
Yeah. But it's whatever. Is there like I know I have a specific restaurant around campus that I love going to, and it's Taco Project. Even though it's not as close to like Mexican, like real, but it's similar. Is there like a restaurant around campus that you're like?
It's not. I mean, in Car, it's not that far. Actually, my uncle owns the stores. Well, the franchise of it. It's called Estrellita Poblana.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah, I like it because like I said, I'm a picky eater, but it's just like I grew up in that store. He has one in the Bronx. Well, he has multiple in the Bronx, specifically Westchester Square. That's where his other one he used to be at. So I was always between those, and I always had when I was little, my tacos de bistec.
There's another spot here in Rochelle. It's called Margaritas. That's my favorite one.
That sounds familiar.
It's hidden. It's like in a little shopping center where Carvel is. It's next to Carvel.
Sounds familiar, but what do you get from there?
I get I'm like very, and I'm not really picky when it comes to Mexican food. I either get like una torta de bistec, just no onions. I don't like onions.
Yeah.
Or I get tacos because they do their tortillas a mano there, which is why I love
Yeah.
going. Or I get bistec con arroz y frijoles. Or I get a burrito. They do pretty fire burritos. I'm not gonna lie.
I should try it out then, because I like old school stuff. Like like I told you, since we're first gen Latinos, Hispanic, sorry, we were raised that way, old school style, like
Mhm.
eating food like them when they were younger.
What's like your favorite like hardcore like childhood favorite meal?
Enchiladas.
Really?
Yeah.
I like sopita de letras. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's basic, but as well flautas or taco dorado, how they would say it.
Mhm.
I love it with sour cream cheese, lechuga,
Yeah.
and then salsa verde. That was always my go-to.
You should try it. Well, I know it's like, but Taco Project is really similar to that.
I also like the so like I said, really picky, but from saying these type of meats, everybody will look at me crazy. So like tacos de lengua,
Uh-huh.
I like that.
I eat those.
Chivo,
I never tried chivo. I can't do cabeza.
nah, I can't do that either. But it's
Or I can't do hígado.
yeah. For us, it may seem normal, but from an outside perspective, that's the thing. Everybody looks at it like it's funny.
Mhm.
Like nobody will eat cow tongue probably or goat. It would just be Hispanics like knowing each other and stuff like that.
Have you tried number one tacos in the
Yeah,
city?
yeah, in the city.
Those
yeah.
are my favorite.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
The only problem is it's not well, it's that it's so small that I get mad that I have to end up buying more all the time.
Mhm.
So like it just
I'm full with 3.
I get full with like 5.
Mm.
That's
That's regular. I eat like a little bit.
but it's whenever you're craving something too, like you said you have munchies, or do you have a specific type of food else like other than
Mhm.
Mexican tradition, like how I said, like conchas or like gancitos or stuff like that? Just something
Mhm.
you like to pick on?
Where are you from in Mexico?
So I'm from Puebla,
Oh yeah.
specifically the towns Tulcingo de Valle from my father's place, and then Jicotlan from my mom.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's very. I wouldn't say. Well, yeah, it's very like poor, like, but they're always doing parties. It's like a community. They all know each other. They call each other cousins and stuff like that. If anything, siblings and brothers, because that community specifically, my mom's all work together.
Mhm.
And those two places, obviously, I've been to really, really religious and Catholic. So everything we're grateful for. That's another thing. My parents like they projected towards me to being grateful for everything, which I obviously understand.
What was I gonna say? Have you ever been to both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been twice with my mother,
Mhm.
twice with my dad, and once by myself.
Okay. I'm about to be traveling by myself this time, first time. I've traveled by myself, but in the country, never outside.
Not it's scary. It may be scary, but if your mom and dad technically you're doing it, but I'm assuming they're planning it for you, for you to stay with relatives. No.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking a Scala in Dallas. They don't want me to take
All the way in Mexico, actually.
in Mexico. They want me to just take the other flight in the United States and then from there to get a Guadalajara. When you go, do you land in Guadalajara?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Or sometimes maybe once I landed in Mexico City.
And then from there, do you take another flight
Nah, I go straight in the like my
in
cousin.
the car?
Yeah,
How long is that?
maybe like 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah, so
What the hell?
I'm kind of used to those type of rides because when I was little, my dad is a taxi driver, so he will always take me on rides with him for us to spend time together. Since like once again, I'm the only guy. This would be like a
Mhm.
father son time. And although I don't speak to him as much, I still see him every Sunday, and we have a designated time, just me and him, to go to church,
Yeah.
then eat,
Mhm.
and then that's it. Call it a day. But we do this every Sunday. We've been doing this since I was maybe 4.
And you never missed a day?
Nah.
No.
If I had, it would be an emergency.
Okay.
So yeah.
Interesting. I'm like, I don't know if I was gonna do a connecting flight in Monterrey and then from Monterrey to Guadalajara. But I'm like, actually, no. I'm just gonna, because I've been to Cabo and Puerto Vallarta before for vacation, and I've always took my connecting flight in Dallas. And that airport's cool because they have an air shuttle. That air shuttle leaves you to your gate.
Oh, that's not nah.
So I know how that airport works.
Yeah, basically, what I'm understanding is whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you like to do. You feel comfortable basically going to that airport, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming your mom and dad are concerned for you because they're not.
Mm-mm. No. I've been flying by myself since I was like, what, 7? I just had a Aeromosa with me.
Oh yeah, I know what
Mhm.
that is. Nah, I was never allowed to do that.
Really?
Yeah, because my parents, I don't know, they didn't trust me. I don't know, because I'm the only guy, so they think I would do something stupid.
Oh, no. Yeah. I would do that. And I'll probably do that to like my future kids too. I'm not gonna lie. Like if they wanna go visit their grandparents, I would
feel
send
like
them if I can go.
That's another thing. Like us overreacting would go down compared to our parents
Mm-hmm.
because they would always be concerned where were we at. But
It's always like the uno nunca sabe
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
and it's like it's annoying because like be for real.
yeah, although they could be right, but like it's what are the odds of happening?
Yeah.
So I mean, I mean the stuff I've been through, like nothing where like I got harmed from someone else. It's always
Mhm.
been through tragic stuff. But
Yeah. I every time I go out, I get like, I don't know if you know what this means, but it's a saying, me leen la carta,
Yeah,
meaning
yeah.
like they tell me like, okay, don't do this. If this happens, you say no. If you get into this situation, walk away. And if you're drunk, you make sure and you call us and we'll pick you up. And I'm like, but like every time I go out with my friends, I'm never the one to get fully that unaware of my social surroundings because like, for example, Halloween weekend is this weekend. I'm 21 now. I'm not gonna be socially unaware because I'm going to Dykeman.
Yeah, that like I said
Dykeman
earlier,
is very like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
as
it's like, I don't know if you ever heard, but I went to Maracas for my birthday weekend. That place, as soon as I left, there was already fights breaking out, and I'm like, I'm so glad I left.
nah, it's just you gotta be aware with who you're with. I mean, if you have a big friend group, that's why my parents always like me to go out with a big friend group because there's a big group of us.
Yeah.
You know, they don't care about where I go as long as I tell them. But like you said,
They don't have your location.
nah,
Oh, mine do.
nah,
My mom does.
nah. We never got into that because they like I told them every time I told them I'm being honest,
Mm-hmm.
about where I've been. I don't have to lie where I be. So they trust my friend group because I'll speak back about myself. I'm the shortest, and they're all like tall. Like when I mean tall, they're all like 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the shortest. So I actually have a nickname like in the group, but like
Mm-hmm.
them being the tallest, they act like idiots. So I basically am the one that makes the decisions for us of like
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. So basically, I'm always proactive,
Okay.
and I always have to talk to my mom and dad about like for them not to worry about the what if this happens, what if that happens. At the end of the day, they should know to finally let go and trust someone because it's not that they hate to see us grow because we're not little anymore.
Yeah.
And I hate using that reason like we're not little anymore because that just gets them more mad. It's just that they got to learn to accept like
Yeah.
where those are growing up.
Well, we already finished our time, so I'm gonna end my podcast, and I will see you guys next week. There.
Yeah, you're welcome.